Welcome back to the Real South Africa. We have a great episode. We have a whole family that came to South Africa to see what it was all about. And of course, they have a story, so they want to tell you about it. But the Real South Africa is a real vibe. We actually bring actual people to South Africa properly. So check out their story and of course, like and subscribe. All right, everybody, this is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa. And I got a family here, a family of four that slipped through security and made it to South Africa. They made it out of the United States, so I guess you can too. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. But first of all, before we do that, let me introduce you to my
Latasha Blanton, the Real South Africa, always somewhere lurking behind.
Okay, now she's always up front. But we got this gentleman right here.
Yes.
And so let him introduce himself.
Yes, I'm Mark Wilson from pretty much Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay. Sound all formal and stuff. Yeah, when you gonna relax?
Hey, never relax.
Okay. And then we got his spouse over here.
I'm Angela Wilson.
That's pretty much it. Okay. And then we got them way over there. They don't need to say much because they way over there, but they the children, I'm assuming.
Young adults.
I think they had a good time. Can you give me a thumbs up?
Yes.
Or was it bad? Okay, cool. Cool. All right. I would start with this gentleman over here, but I'm actually going to start over here. So how was your time here in South Africa? Talk to me.
It was amazing. At first, I was very hesitant about coming over here.
Yeah.
So he forced me at the last minute. He was coming if I wasn't coming.
Hey, throw a Mark under the bus.
Yeah. So then I ended up just researching it for myself.
Okay.
And it made me more excited. So I was like, yeah. I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. Like, I just let my walls down and came here.
Okay. So overall, like this trip that you've been on, can you compare it to another trip that you've been on?
No, it's different. It's definitely been different. We take a lot of
But there are
vacations.
those that say, well, is it like going to the Dominican Republic? Is it like going to the Caribbean?
It's different in the aspect that over here you realize a lot of things that we do for ourselves in America, we don't have to do that over here.
Yeah.
People are very friendly. And a lot of things like, and one thing I noticed in restaurants, they don't force you to get up. In the States, you're sitting there eating, everybody keep walking by giving you a check. They only give you the check here if you ask for it.
Yeah.
And then they don't bother you. They clear the table off. They see if you need anything else, but they go away. You don't see them lurking, waiting for you to move. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me ask the husband what he thinks. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get into this with this brother right here. Talk to me, Mark. What's your overarching idea of South Africa? We had a little bit of a conversation, so maybe you can share it with the rest of the people.
My whole idea is South Africa is seeing it and believing in it. Everything that we have saw or seen, it was just great. I loved every minute of it.
Okay.
The tours, the food, the people, the history, that all just blew me away.
Sure.
And definitely, I'll definitely be back.
Okay. So, like, what was your when you got here? I mean, obviously, you watched our videos,
Yes.
and that kind of helped a little bit, a tad, but then a lot.
Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have thought about coming. So yes, the videos, all the many videos.
The 2 or 3 videos you watched, I got it.
2, yeah, okay.
Yeah, 2 or 3
for the past 2.5 years.
Wait a minute. You see this over here? She rated out of. She said no.
No. Every Sunday, like you, the pastor, we were watching you so.
Okay. Let me get back. This is fun. So you watched the videos. So when you got here, did it seem foreign to you? Like really foreign being here in South Africa?
No, not at all. Actually, everything it's just funny. Everything that's here, we have there in the States. So
and
nothing
more.
was foreign and more.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was just eye opening to see it for myself and say, hey. They have everything here that we really need.
Yeah.
It's just the fact of making that choice and saying, hey, you want to come here permanently?
Yeah.
Just come and visit temporary.
Yeah.
The way I see it in the future, I will be here permanently.
Yeah. Now, I didn't I didn't tell him to say that, y'all. But what happens is this. You know, we don't want people to come. We don't want people to be like, oh, I'm just going to leave America and come here permanently. But we know if you come on a trip, yourself, you will make your own decision on what you want to do, and you're a grown man. Right. Retired military, from what I understand. Which branch of service?
They're both Army and Navy.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna give you a half hoor. yeah. I was Army. Okay. So, do we have any, as far as you spending more time in South Africa, because you told somebody, I think you guys told somebody else about coming here.
Right.
They came, and then you didn't. Right. And then now you came. Right. And now you understand why she was all excited.
Right. Yeah, because we pushed our trip back. It was initially supposed to come with them, but. I see her excitement. She was so happy and she had so much to say. She wants to move because she was like, I'm moving to South Africa. That's on my bucket list. So, I'm glad. You know, sometimes I think stepping out of the norm opens your eyes up to something that you wouldn't normally experience.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So now, they got some good... What?
I want her to say what she said to me. Tell her.
What did you say?
I want her to say it because it was funny to me, but it's so true. It's so true.
It's so clean here. Like the grocery stores, the stores, Zara. Oh my God, I almost had a heart attack. The Zara in DC is so congested. It's always busy. Stuff is everywhere. You can't think. And that Zara, you would spend too much money because everything was so clean and laid out. All the stores, even grocery stores, everything was so clean. Yeah. It's like they take pride in stocking and cleaning and like making sure everything is straight. Yeah.
This is Africa.
Right, clearly.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay. So did she say that? Did she share with everyone?
It was the way she said. She said, and it's so clean here.
Cool. So now you said something about moving. I mean, so obviously you go to a lot of places. Do you feel like moving everywhere that you see?
No, actually no.
So why was this so different?
I think for the most part is that I'm gonna be real straight up.
You might as well.
It's the simple fact that the majority of people here is us. Yeah. I didn't feel no type of issues or felt like I was being looked at in a different just because of my skin color. Yeah. Everything was welcome. Yeah. So yeah, just being around the majority of us, I was happy.
So it wasn't like being at an African American festival or nothing like that.
No,
it was because there are those that'd be like, well, I'm around a lot of black people and I go to African American.
That is nothing like that. That's totally different.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just different. Whoever's on the fence or whatever, you just need to jump off that fence and make it over here. Honestly, because it's nothing like being here and seeing it firsthand. Yeah. Because I think it'll change your trajectory, even if you come as a younger person or an older person, right? Or what you want to do with the rest of your life, right? And to me, it's like that. It happened to me that way. So, and I think you hadn't even got on the plane to leave yet. Mm-hmm. So, matter of fact, how do you feel about leaving? It's hard right now.
Okay.
I seriously, if I had the time to really stay, I definitely would stay and build, build our foundation here as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do you feel about leaving, young lady?
I'm not ready to go. I feel like I wish we had another.
Now, be honest now.
No, I'm serious.
People are listening and they're going to take care of that.
I told him, I said, I wish we had another week. This morning, I was like, I can't believe it's Friday. Because when we first got here, I was like, oh my God, it's just Monday. Okay. But then Monday just flew by. And now we're at Friday. I'm like, oh my goodness, that was just too short. Yeah. Yeah. So I say if you come over, at least have 2 weeks. Yeah. Because once you get over the jet lag, it's just like, okay, I'm good now. I want to stay. And then it's time to go home. And you got to do jet lag all over again. So 2 weeks is
Okay. So do you think it helped that you had everything lined up for you?
Oh my God, yes.
Tell them. Please tell them.
I feel like even with my nephew coming over here to live, he even said it was better to go that way, having someone have everything planned, because you're not trying to figure out what to do. And then everything was just orchestrated, so we knew what time to be at a certain place. The driver was there. We knew, like, we just knew everything, and I felt like it was better. And especially, I felt like it was customized to our family.
Yeah.
He loves history, everything about history. The girls got to do shopping, so it was just like everything customized to what we normally do.
Yeah.
So I think that's what made it exciting. Oh my God, the safari was amazing.
Wait a minute. This is the same safari that 80% of our people, when we talk to them, they say, I want to cut out. I don't want to do the safari.
No.
I just want to cut it out.
No,
and then
I thought that at first, and I'm telling you, no, you don't, because Mr. Herbert even made the experience better.
Yeah.
With the when we had the guy that was nice, who was telling us stuff, telling us history, it was fine. We got back with Mr. Herbert. We had elephants walk straight in front of us. This man was so knowledgeable. He was like, you see them walking there? You want to sit here for a minute? We were like, okay. He was like, they're going to walk right in front of us. They walked in front of us. And we was there like, and like, we was like, oh my God. So everything we saw, it was amazing. Even lunch there.
So, but it was kind of like the zoo, right?
No.
Because there are people there that say, hey, I've been to the zoo. It's similar.
No, it's totally different because you're in their habitat. So they're not going to move out of the way for you. They're in their habitat. You're in their house.
Yeah.
So I felt like with that experience, it was just totally different with the antelopes, giraffe. It was amazing. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, what do you got to say about the safari?
From start to finish, it was. I loved every bit of it.
Yeah.
Seeing all the animals up front, up close.
Yeah.
Seeing the herd of elephants just going across the yard.
Yeah.
Across the road.
Elephants are cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're my favorite, by the way.
Actually, rhinos were.
Rhinos. You saw some rhinos, huh? Okay.
They lay right there on the road.
Yeah.
One mother was feeding the baby.
Yeah.
But the father was there, pretty much standing guard.
That's what they do.
And that's what they do.
That's what families do.
Right. Exactly. So seeing all that, seeing the giraffes.
Yeah.
It was. I loved every bit of it.
Yeah.
The scenery, and the guy, he was making sure we, seen everything that we came there to see, for long term.
Yeah.
That we was there, and then having lunch was great also, just to see the view, pretty much down like the canyon there, or the valley there. And
so the terrain was nice.
Yes, the terrain was very nice.
Yeah.
And everything was clean, even in the safari. It was clean. It was clean.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't understand why somebody compare that to a zoo.
They don't know. They never been. And so they just looking at the schedule, and they're looking at the itinerary, and they're like, oh, well, I don't want to do that because they think it's dangerous.
No,
they think they seriously think it's dangerous.
No.
So
even the guy, even Mr. Herbert, everybody made sure you were always safe.
Yeah.
It was never a place or whatever like he was going into danger.
Right.
Like he knew where to stop, how the animals was moving. Like he studied this, and it was a car that was coming in front of us. And he was like, no, trying to tell them to stop.
Yeah.
And when they finally stopped, the elephant came right behind their car, right in front of their car. And they was looking at us, and we were looking at them, but they just started laughing. We was like, oh my God. He was like, you can't. He said, you have to turn your engine on.
Yeah.
So he was like telling us stuff, and we was like, okay. So we knew we were safe.
Yeah.
So yeah, you feel very safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Our intention with the Real South Africa is to, we know Herbie. We know pretty much everything that you guys touch. We know it.
Okay.
And even to this hotel that you're staying there, we know. They know who we are.
Yeah.
So my whole point is we want to make sure everything is in order for you guys.
Right.
And so you guys can come in and actually just relax.
Right.
Versus trying to figure it out.
Right. And that's what the whole itinerary, having it ahead of the time, which is great. And so we know exactly what we're packing to attend these events. And having the itinerary and show each day how it's broken down. Yeah. What time, to be ready. Driver going to be there. How long you're planning on being at the locations. What time you're planning to be back. Be at the restaurant. All of that is laid out in the itinerary. So having that and also having Asha communicate.
You like that, huh?
I shall communicate with us every day.
Making sure.
Making sure, hey, you know, what's the family, such and such is going on tomorrow. This person picking you up. And then make sure we was good to go every day and every night.
And it's good that you didn't have to come in a group. Because then you can get lost in the group, and whatnot. And not saying we don't do groups, but it's your group.
Right.
And so you got a chance to move a little differently.
Exactly.
You have a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
You had a lot of freedom being able to say, okay, we're bringing my tribe of 4 and we're going to come and have a good time.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what we do. We treat you guys just like a little teeny tiny group. And then you had...
that's my little tribe,
and whatnot. Cool. And so the baby girls over there had a good time, though, overall.
They still eat.
Matter of fact, go ahead and chat with them real quick, because all the other young folk here want to talk to them.
All right, so I got some young people here. They ain't got to tell us their name. We're gonna keep that information to ourselves. But what are your thoughts on South Africa so far?
I love it here. I love the malls. I love shopping, and the food here is so good. I love it.
All right, so that's one. Let's see. This is the youngest one. I'm gonna stand in her way so she ain't gotta. So that what's your thoughts on South Africa?
I like it here. It's just like nature and stuff. I like the animals.
Like it. So you got a cheese and tomato sandwich and took the tomatoes off?
Yeah, it was a lot of tomatoes.
It was a lot of tomatoes. And
But milkshake was born.
so how's that milkshake? What kind is it?
A salted caramel.
Ooh, girlfriend.
I was gonna get vanilla or chocolate. I said no.
Nah, that's salted caramel. It's the bomb. It's the bomb. So you coming back at some point, you think?
Yeah, I want to.
You want to come back?
I do.
I appreciate that. And what about you? What's your thoughts?
I'm definitely coming back.
Now tell the people that about the choice you had to make between a debutante ball and coming to South Africa.
I had to choose between coming here and the debutante, and it was a no-brainer. I was coming here. Sorry to the debutante, but I definitely don't regret my choice, and I love it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So
Awesome.
It was good. And my dad paid for it, so it's free on my end.
You heard it from the young people here, guys. So we're going to shut it down. Get you a nice little view of everybody over here right now. Everybody say goodbye. It's time for them to get their driver and head to the airport there. Say it again. Shop, shop.
Chop, chop.
All right. Shop. All right, babe. I'm handing it to you.
All right, people. I'll see y'all guys later in sunny South Africa. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, he said everything.
All right, guys, I just want to come to you before we leave. We are about to leave this wonderful place, and it's always heartbreaking, but we must go back to Johannesburg. It's been a good time. Like I said, we love the bush. We want to introduce you guys to the bush as well, so that's why we come out here. Once you guys see us out here, we showing you guys what's available. It's an amazing time being in nature. You kind of relax a little bit. Matter of fact, you relax a lot. So, but yeah, it's something. So we're going to be going back to the airport in just a few minutes, and but obviously, if you have any comments or you have questions, comments go in the bottom, obviously. But if you have questions about coming, go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com. We got that all set up for you. And then, of course, if you need to reach out to us, you can send us an email. And then, of course, you can always, book a quick phone call with us as well, so we can sort things out for you, make it right in your head, make it make sense, and then, boom, you're here in sunny South Africa with us, enjoying the animals, we was just earlier just watching some buffalo and was watching some hippopotamuses as we were eating our breakfast. So yeah, it's interesting times. This is all new to a lot of us, and I think that if you start coming here, you'll see it. And I'll be honest with you, we did see a lot of Americans here, but they were not Black Americans. A lot of Americans, so they know about it. It just ain't telling you. A lot of marketing is happening. They see it, we don't. So we're marketing directly to you. So we will see you here in sunny South Africa. As you guys see, we have many options to come to South Africa. We have our Joburg packages, which has 6, 10, and 13-day packages. And of course, the same for Cape Town. You can come, we can sort it out for you. All you have to do is get your flight, Come here, we take care of everything else, and then you'll have a nice testimony as well. And of course, Durban, one of our best locations because it's tropical. And then of course, we have this thing called our ebook, and it's been assisting a lot of people in the information they need if they're looking at transitioning to South Africa.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.